So small, watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I
Good morning and welcome to this morning's live stream where I'm going to be going through different types of lead magnets. Now, I don't know about you, but it's been quite a hard week already and it's only Wednesday, so hopefully things get a little bit easier going through the week. Time just seems to be going quite quickly at the moment. And we're already in October, Halloween month. Are any of you going to be doing anything at the end of the month? Let me know in the comments below. So as I said, today I'm going to be going through 9 different lead magnets that you might be able to apply in your business. And as it's Halloween month, I've changed my intro to the show to reflect that. Let me know in the comments what you thought of that. I'm thinking of doing a bit of a theme coming up now to Christmas for every month. Let me know in the comments below if you like this or not. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jason Kruger, and I help heart-centered businesses build and automate their online marketing. So as I've said, today I'm going to be going through 9 different types of lead magnets that you might be able to use in your business. Now, why have I chosen this subject today? It's because it's a question that I often get asked by clients, about what type of lead magnets should they create for their business. There's just so many different types out there. So I thought I would cover that subject today, and hopefully this will help you. So the first one that I want to go through today is kind of the normal one that most people use, and that's kind of the default, and that's the guide or report. Now, why do people use this one? Because one, it is something that everyone knows. It can be delivered via PDF, and you can detail whatever you need to within that report. And it is the reason why people use this one all the time. You will see it loads of times, and I've got my own one. If I can find the right button. There we go. So this is my lead magnet. It's the Online Marketing Starter Guide. And this is just the normal kind of guide or report. It's a PDF that I've written detailing some steps that you might need going forward when you marketing your business online. So that's the type of report that you can write. Now, when it comes to the length of these reports, you don't want to write a complete book or an ebook that's 200 pages long. These can genuinely be longer than just 1 or 2 pages, but you want them to be kind of concise, and people can actually digest that information quite quickly. So I would probably say 3 to 5 pages probably. When it starts getting longer than that, then you're starting to create more of a book. And what you want people to be able to do is to kind of download it and consume that information quite quickly. The second one that I want to go through is the cheat sheet or the handheld. Now, this is different to the report or the guide before, and that this is normally maybe 1 or 2 pages long. It's very concise. The information that you put in it, it's going to be kind of bullet points or basically a tick sheet that people can download and get the information straight away. They don't have to read pages and pages of information. And this, I've seen some clients use it as the kind of marketing check sheet or cheat sheet, something that you can give someone to help them move on quickly. The next one that I wanted to go through is the toolkit or the resource list. Now, this again is different to the others because this is where you might bundle more than one thing together and create a toolkit for people to get started. So it could be your online marketing toolkit, for instance, and you might provide them different PDFs, cheat sheets, etc. within that toolkit to help them get started online. It could also be the resource list. So it could be all the software that you use in your online business, for instance, detailing why it's being used, links to those various pieces of software. Again, to help people with their pain. And before I carry on any further, this is the thing about a lead magnet. A lead magnet should be there to solve a problem for your ideal client. It must be something of value. If you're not going to create that, then unfortunately that lead magnet isn't going to work very well for you. It needs to be something that's going to solve a problem for your ideal client, something that is actually going to be useful, and not just something that you just cobbled together just because you need to create a lead magnet. It needs to be something of value so that when someone downloads it, it's really going to help them. And because of that, they might then be able to take the next step with you. Number 4, video training. Now, as video is becoming more prominent now on the internet in various forms, video training is also something that you can give away as your lead magnet. Now, I'm not saying you're going to go and create a huge course that you're going to give away for free. This could be a short little course explaining different aspects or topics that will help your client. Again, you know, if you look at the first one, the guides, you could potentially break that down and create a video for potentially each bullet point that you put in those PDFs, and all of a sudden you've got something else that you can give away for free. What you've got to also realize is that not everyone likes to read. They might like to watch something. So video training would help those people. Some people might like to listen to things rather than read. So you could potentially create an MP3. Now, that's not something that's in my list here, but you know, it could fall under the video training, in that you could take that training and actually just create the MP3 version of that. So that's something else that you can do. If you've got any questions regarding any of these lead magnet ideas, please leave a comment below, and I'll be happy to answer them for you. Now, the next one is the software download or free trial. Now, this is mostly used for online software companies, and you've probably experienced a lot of this yourself, where you've gone to look at a piece of software like an autoresponder, for instance, like ActiveCampaign, Infusionsoft, etc., or some of the other softwares out there. They all have free trials now. Now, these can vary in length from 7 days, 14 days, and sometimes even 30 days. But what they're trying to do is get you into using their software so that you can have a look and see if it's a good fit for you, and then, of course, you then pay for it. But it's definitely something that people are using more. Like I said, it is used a lot in the online software market, but you could also use this for membership sites. So if you've got a membership site and it's a training site or anything like that, and you want to give someone kind of a free trial, maybe 7 days, so they can have a look around, experience the membership and see what's actually included, you could potentially use a free trial for that as well. Number 6, discounts or free shipping. Now, again, this is used more for companies that are selling physical products. You know, you could always have something there to say, you know, if you sign up to our newsletter, you get free shipping, or you get 15% off your first order. I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen those, especially in clothing stores and things like that, when you've gone there and you actually gone to that specific store because they said, well, your first order, you're going to get so much discount on that first order, or free shipping. So that's what you'll probably use that one for. Number 7, the quiz or the survey. Now this one has been very popular probably in the last 12 months, where lots of people are creating quizzes to draw people in. Now these quizzes can be a whole range of things, but what it actually does for you when you create these quizzes is it can actually segment your list for you automatically. So depending on how you've created your quiz, these could be used to segment them to say, okay, this person is actually going to be interested more in these products or these services that I offer, but this person actually is more advanced and these ones would probably be more suited to them. So quizzes can be a great thing if done correctly. But also, you know, if you've created that, depending on how you've created that quiz, you're going to be giving that person some valuable information at the end. And I've seen these in kind of personality type quizzes where you've answered lots of different questions, and it kind of tells you, okay, this is this is where you've come out on our scale or whatever, and he has more information about that personality type. So that works quite well, and then it also allows you to look at it and see how you're going to market to them as well. Number 8, the assessment or test. Again, these are sort of very similar to the quizzes in that you could use it as a personality test, or you know, how motivated are you. I've got some clients that use a motivational type tools to see where you fall in those. You've got many others out there, and they are kind of assessments and tests, but when you're going to go look at them, they are a little bit like a quiz as well. But again, these are great ways to generate more leads in your business. And number 9 is the old-fashioned sales material. Now, have you ever been on IKEA's website and you have to put in your name and email address to download the newest catalog, for instance? You know, that's sales material. You're signing up mainly because you want to see the prices, for instance, of those services, and that's another great way to get someone's details. Now, I have gone through these quite quickly. I think today is going to be a bit of a shorter video, but I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to be full of waffle. I wanted to make sure that you had your 9 steps or the 9 different types of lead magnets that you could potentially use in your business. Now, again, most people would potentially just use the first one, the free guide, because that is probably the easiest one to create, saying that, you know, having a cheat sheet is also very powerful because it can be quickly created. Now, my tips when you are looking to create your lead magnet is see what your potential clients might like in regards to how you're going to be presenting it. Is it going to be a PDF, you know, video, MP3, cheat sheet, something like that? But also, what is the one way that's going to allow you to create this quickly? Because if you're not a writer, I'm certainly not a writer, creating a free report can take a long time. And there are different ways to getting around that. I've looked at kind of dictating the information, because if I sit in front of my laptop, I could sit there for 2 hours and still stare at the same blank screen. But I could be walking around having these ideas coming into my head, and I've just walked around with my phone dictating it into a phone, and I used a kind of an automatic transcribing service called Otter, or otter.ai, and it actually, as I'm talking, starts transcribing what I've said, and I can then take that. Now, it might not be 100% accurate, but it gives me a lot of the information that I can just then use and then edit, and all of a sudden my PDF is created. Now, that could be a possible solution for you, but if you enjoy being in front of the camera, you might actually just go and create a few quick videos that you could give away. Same thing with the MP3s. You could just talk into your phone and create an MP3 for people to download. The one great thing about video is once you've created your videos, you can then strip out the audio, and now all of a sudden you've got two products. You've got your visual video, or you've got the audio that you can also give away. So that all of a sudden gives you more than one way of using that information. So I would urge you to have a look at these and see what is the easiest one that you can create, because it is pointless knowing what you want to give away but not actually getting it out there for people to download. So have a look and see which is the quickest way that you can use to create this. Now, when you are creating these, make sure that you get to the point quickly. You don't want it to be full of waffle, otherwise people get bored and they don't read it all. But also make sure that it is actually solving a pain point or a problem for your client, something that's going to be of interest to them to download. Something that you think might be interesting might not be what your ideal client finds interesting, and if that's the case, they're not going to download that. So make sure that you are creating something that people actually do want to download, and you could ask your current clients, saying, this is what I have that I want to create. Is it something that would be of interest to you? Again, create a survey and actually ask your audience what it is that they are struggling with, and if you can find out that information, you can then create lead magnets and potential services or products out of that as well. And once you do that, then all of a sudden you've got a lead magnet that can lead on to other things in your business. Now, I hope you found this video useful, and if you do, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel and click on the notification little bell as well, so that you then get notified when I next go live or when I next post a video. So I hope that you have found this video useful today, giving you some ideas on creating lead magnets in your business. And as I've said, because it's a Halloween theme, we'll end this video with another Halloween themed outro.